Wow, it's January and I'm trail running. There's no snow and I'm in Salt Lake City. This is crazy weather. I heard it's almost record-breakingly warm for winter here.
Je suis sexy, genre je sais pas. Monte dans l'avion direct, aéropas. J'ai pas beaucoup de cash, ça ne va pas. Mais j'ai ce truc qui frappe, Dua Lipa. Je suis sexy, genre je sais pas.
So I went skiing up at Brighton and straight away somebody fell down in front of me and I went to help them and then I fell down trying to help pick up their ski. You're welcome. But as you can see, there are holes and rivers and the snow just isn't that deep. And then this dude just fell next to me also. I don't know what was happening here. So I went on about 7 runs. It was a beautiful day. The snow was still good enough to have a great time on the groomers. But definitely the conditions are not ideal. Then I decided to speed things up a little bit and show you 2 runs hyper speed. This is now my last run of the day, and as you can see, I am flying by everybody. Not a single person passed me on this run. And then I wrapped it up for the day. I'm just out on a hike in Salt Lake, and the air is so bad. Oh man. It honestly didn't seem that bad when I started, but now this is definitely one of the biggest drawbacks to living here is the air gets super bad. So I actually thought the sunset was supposed to be now, but it isn't for another 35 minutes. Unfortunately, it's super cold and I just don't feel like waiting up here, so I'm gonna head back. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Well, we tried. It looks awesome anyways. Check this out. Yeah, I should have probably brought some gloves. I actually need to buy some new gloves. One last look around. Beautiful. The air isn't good enough for this to be worth it. So it's middle of January in Salt Lake City. Actually, it's near the end of January in Salt Lake City. And as you can see, there's no snow. Everything's just brown and dried out. And actually, the record low amount of snow in Salt Lake, the actual city, is 13 inches in a winter. And so far, we're at 0.1 inches, which is crazy. There's barely any snow in the ski resorts. It hasn't snowed in almost a month. And it's not supposed to snow in the next 2 weeks. We're definitely on track for one of the worst winters ever. I'm just going up the mountain a little bit to a rock that is nice to chill on. Wow, look at this paraglider. Wow, he did a flip just for me, I think. Here's another one. Yeah! You know, this just proves, like I say many times, places like Salt Lake, there's always somebody doing something way more hardcore than you. Like, I'm going for a hike, which isn't that hardcore, but then some guy just does like a double flip on a parachute thing, hang glider, over my head. Wow, you can actually see some diffraction in the clouds. Basically rainbow colors right there. Way back there is downtown Salt Lake City. But yeah, one last look at the view. Well, I'm gonna run down this thing, so you'll probably see a bit more of the view. Here we go. Wouldn't it be funny if the sunset just goes crazy right now? Maybe it is one of those nights. Colors look amazing right now. Wow, that's so funny that I said that. Now everything's all red. Another day, another hike in Salt Lake City. Today I'm just on a hike near the University of Utah, going to check out the sunset above Salt Lake, and it's gonna be pretty. We have a little bit of a haze right now. The air is starting to get bad again, but luckily we're above it up here. I think it's gonna be a pretty cool sunset today. It's actually super warm, like I just took my jackets off. It's late January in Salt Lake, and it's supposed to be like 50 Fahrenheit tomorrow, which is crazy. Today I'm just gonna go up there. I just made it to my spot. I'm gonna hang out on that rock up there and set up a time lapse right here. You know, this is a cool spot, but there's a bunch of bird poo on top of this thing. Wow, you can see the peaks lighting up just a little bit at the top. That's beautiful. Here's the sunset right now.
Je suis sexy, genre je sais pas. Monte dans l'avion direct, aéropas. J'ai pas beaucoup de cash, ça ne va pas. Mais j'ai ce truc qui frappe, Dua Lipa. Je suis sexy, genre je sais pas. Monte dans l'avion direct, aéropas. J'ai pas beaucoup de cash, ça ne va pas. Mais j'ai ce truc qui frappe, Dua Lipa. Je porte pas de Gucci ni Versace, ma côté lit sur ton tapis. C'est pas du luxe, c'est de la magie, mon énergie part en folie. Rate pas le trip, oublie le prix, t'as de la chance, allez, qu'est-ce que tu dis? Voilà, mini, prête à Paris, roule le tapis, j'suis une lady.
That was sweet. That sunset turned out pretty cool. Now I'm gonna head back down. It's getting pretty cold again. But this time I have gloves. I actually got some at REI yesterday after that last hike. So today I'm not as cold. Anyways, that wraps it up. This is pretty much all of January in Salt Lake City. I hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned for the next adventure.